Hey there friends, welcome back to Fighting 5. Let's go right into updated news this week with fighters. Going into the first story, Johnny Bone Jones and Dan Hooker are still going at it on Twitter. Now, I don't know what the outcome of this situation is going to be. Obviously, this is not going to be a fight that is happening in the octagon, either just on Twitter or on the street if they run into each other. But this all started when Jon Jones released a tweet pretty much saying people that judge you the most had the biggest skeletons in their closet. Let he who is without sin throw the first stone. And then Dan Hooker replied, imagine beating up 5 people and not one of them is your wife. J. Jones, RN. Then Jones would go right back with, bro, your career is simply not panning out. That's my response, LOL. Every opportunity you've had to make a name for yourself and be closer to your boy Izzy, you drop the ball. You can't achieve greatness, so you hop online and attack someone who has. Sounds about right. So at the end of the day, this is completely all stupid, but we will keep up with it. Donald Cerrone would give an interview giving some inside advice to fighters. Donald Cerrone 38 would say this, now we are in today's world with MMA getting so big. You have to find a manager, find a coach, find somebody that has those outlets so that they can help you. Hey, I know so-and-so. He runs this show. I can get you in. And then enough of those ends get you in the next level, to the next level. And as you move up to the next levels, you have to keep elevating everything. Your managers, your training partners, everything has to keep going. You can't stay with the same guys. It doesn't happen. It's like trying to say I married my high school sweetheart. Sometimes that works. But the person I am right now is so much different than the person I was then. And that happens as you get fame and success and everything as well. So that is coming from Donald Cerrone, who everyone still loves to see fight today, and obviously has done a lot in the MMA world. Moving into news right now with Jake Paul. The first bit of news that comes out here with Jake Paul is that obviously he is giving a ton of interviews right now, and a lot of things are being said about his fight with Tyron Woodley, his future fight with Masvidal, his past fights, his earnings, everything. But he is ruffling the feathers with everyone right now, especially directed at UFC fighters. Jake would make a comment to the UFC roster saying this, I make more than every UFC fighter combined, including Conor, Paul said. They don't own blank. They are literally employees. I'm a blank CEO, and every UFC fighter is an employee. Get that straight. I'm not coming over there and doing blank. And if you're going to read more of that, Jake Paul would have a few more comments saying they can blank suck my blank. This guy is hilarious. Now going on to the drama right now with Jake Paul and, Daniel Cormier obviously saying some big remarks here towards Jake Paul, really towards Jake Paul's opponents. And I think it's kind of safe to say when Daniel Cormier speaks, a lot of people listen because he's kind of the godfather and kind of like the father right now when, he's like the older guy in the room. When he speaks, everyone listens. And this is kind of what he's saying right now. Daniel Cormier would say this about Jake Paul. He got Woodley with a right hook. It was bad. He hit him so hard, dude, and then T Wood goes face down. Bro, T Wood is my boy. I love T Wood, but that was not good. That's a bad look. And what's worse? The after? I don't know what T Wood is doing on social media. He posted the knockout. It's like Jake Paul is beating these dudes so bad that they start to make fun of themselves. They're going to fight this kid under his rule set. This kid has all the time in the world to train. This kid has money. This kid has ways of improving. Honestly, he's much better than people want to give him credit for. The kid can fight a little bit. The reality is this. My biggest issue is these guys go in there to fight this dude. They lose to him. Ben Askren was immediately almost making fun of himself. It's almost like you're so embarrassed that you lost to the Disney kid or the YouTuber that you start to almost become self-deprecating. Bro, it's bad. It's bad what's happening to these dudes. I think it's pretty safe to say that Jake Paul has been fighting guys that are at the end of their careers. They're looking for money. They're looking for some way out of the fighting game. And if they can take a knockout and earn $5 to $10 million, T Wood captured that twice. He's probably set for life. Although his career has been devastated right now with the look of what is going on with him. Possibly another boxing match, but that will probably be later down the road and never have the magnitude of Jake Paul fight again. So friends, those are the few stories going on right now in the MMA community. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and there will be much more content coming and keeping you up to date with drama, fighting, everything going on with MMA and boxing on a weekly, daily basis. Friends, until next time, talk soon.